Hey, what's going on? I'm Brian Slasher in Suits, and today we're covering Pulp Fiction and all the kills and plus all these theories that come along with it. Like, come on, man, they're all floating around. Like, is Marcellus Wallace actually the devil? What? Right? Did John Travolta ever finish reading that book? Alright, let's get to it and more, starting off with the first kill.
We got into this thing with the best intentions, really. I never.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I break your concentration?
Did Marvin actually know anything, right? Like, I think he might have been like the rat who ratted out the other two guys, but those other two guys were his amigos, right? But I guess it sort of seems like it was a heroin deal, but they knew they were going to kill the other two guys and leave Marvin alone. See, that could have been the plan at first. See, because Marvin's scared as shit too, right? He's just standing in the corner, and he's like, well, I guess they're going to kill him. And he ducks out right there. He's in the wall, freaking the fuck out because his friend just got shot up. But, right, he didn't say anything about that guy coming out who had a hand cannon in the bathroom, right? And I think that really pissed him off because right there, they're even shocked. Like, are you hit? I'm not even hit. Let's kill this dude then. See, that pissed the two of them off, right? I think Marvin even knew that guy was in the bathroom. Like, that was the plan. That's why he was in the corner. He was, like, expecting a shootout. And it didn't happen until too late, right? And those guys, too, knew it. Like, oh, man, that guy should have killed us. All right, we're going to take Marvin out of here. We're going to take him for a ride, then kill that motherfucker.
Marvin, what do you make of all this?
Man, I don't even have an opinion.
Well, you gotta have an opinion. I mean, do you think that God came down from heaven and stopped that?
Oh, what the fuck's happening? Oh, man. Shit, man.
Man, I shot Marvin in the face. I don't know, man. You must have hit a bump or something. I don't think alright, they were going to kill him anyways, I think. I don't think it really mattered if they hit him on the bump or nothing. I mean, they were going to shoot him, but they didn't expect to shoot him in the face while they were driving a car. But they were going to take him to a spot to shoot him eventually, I think, and then dump his body. Because that's the perfect alibi. They'll probably blame Marvin for those two guys who got shot up in the apartment. That makes perfect sense to me, don't it? That makes like Hitman sense, right? Like the cops are going to be investigating, like why are these three dead bodies inside this apartment, right? And why go through all that hassle when you just kill Marvin outside somewhere else and be like he fucked over and killed those guys? It makes sense to me. And there seemed to be no consequence of killing Marvin, so it's not like Marvin was like a real like nephew or cousin or even part of the gang or anything. He was just collateral damage pretty much. See, the timeline of John Travolta's death in this movie was so weird. You're like, when did it happen? Because it happened like even before the ending. We saw him at the ending, but guess what? That's the same book he was reading in the bathroom that he was reading in the bathroom near the end when he's taking a shit during the coffee shop robbery. And look at that book, dude. It's almost near the end. So does it make sense that he's reading it at the end of the movie and then right before his death, he's still reading that same book, right? Maybe he finished it and he's going back and reading it from the beginning again. Or maybe he starts at the ending and then goes back and reads the parts he forgets about or something. I don't know. I've done that a couple of times. And right here, oh my god, this is so disturbing. I don't think I would go into this room at all. I'd be like, screw that guy, or he was gonna kill me anyway, right? But here's the whole dynamic. It's almost like, see, Marcellus Wallace is the devil. But he also takes like a look like, oh my god, Butch is here. And for a second, I think maybe Marcellus thinks like, Butch is here to ass rape me too. Well, see, because Marcellus Wallace is the devil, right? And that's what everyone says. That's very obvious and everything. Like the bandage on his neck is covering up the 666, and that's where his soul escaped from, and that's what John Travolta, Samuel Jackson were doing in the apartment in the first place. It wasn't. Maybe it was possibly heroin, but now I guess figuratively it was Marcellus Wallace's soul. But, right, Marcellus Wallace is the devil. He's getting butt raped and everything. Bruce Willis would have to be the God, Jesus, right? I mean, earlier there was like a drug version of Jesus earlier, just because of long hair. He sort of represented that in a way, but I think the real, true, good Jesus character was Bruce Willis, because Bruce Willis and the devil, right? They're constantly at odds with each other, right? And God is sort of trying to feed him. He's constantly waging war with them, but if they stop fighting each other, right, mankind takes advantage and butt rapes both of them if he can. So they gotta work together in order to call it a truce. And remember in Kill Bill when Bud said he pawned the Hereditary Hanzo sword, right? What if that is actually the pawn shop that the sword found its way to? Huh? That'd be crazy. Even though he didn't really pawn it and he lied about it, that would be very cool. That it calls back all the way to Pulp Fiction. So Marcellus Wallace is pissed. You don't want the devil being mad at you. You don't want the devil finding out that you ass raped him and now he's got you. So he said he's going to call some hard pipe hitting N-words and come after this guy with a blowtorch and go medieval on his ass. So you don't know how long that guy will live. He's going to torture the hell out of him until he just dies. So he's definitely counting on the kill. All right, so that's 7 in total. That's what we got. So, hey, thanks for watching. Subscribe, follow me on all the things. And if you like this, watch some more. And tell me your favorite Pulp Fiction theories down below. And catch you dudes later. Later, dudes.